This portal in our intimate space, a diamond in our intimate space, which basically forms the muscles that you can find there throughout the physical body. But when you are tapping in this portal, you will receive an immense wonderland, an immense dimension. It works the same way how the heart portal is, or any other portal, that there are different percentage that you can tap in, or working through layers, and more you are focusing there and you are practicing this connection, more and more things you will reveal. And it can also happen that now you are working with it, and in 6 months later you are working it again, and you will receive very different messages, feelings, and you will see this portal differently, which is true for everyone, that everyone should work this portal. So if you want to equilibrate your physical essence, your physical field, if you want to live a prosperous, happy, equilibrated, relaxed life, then you cannot ignore this place. Without connecting to this place in a normal human body, we are ignoring this part. So the cells there are almost sleeping, and how we are going with the time more and more, we are forgetting this part more and more. This part is connected to our physical essence. And if you are not working with this consciously, then what happens in normal human being, that with the time this part start to lose the strength, the form of this portal, and they are losing their essence in there. So on the physical, if we see a physical body, so when you are young, these muscles down there are so tight and working really good, and with the time you start to lose muscle, and in all over the body, but on this place also, and you start to lose the life there. And basically it all happens because if you are not working on yourself, if you are not doing spiritual work, if you are not doing auto healing or any other work, then life itself starts to weigh that much that you cannot carry it anymore, and you just start to say, okay, I give up. And at that moment when you give up, you take out your essence from life, and basically you are giving up the whole physical incarnation.
I do love this month's topic, and I have been meditating more often and focusing in that area. So when I go into that area, it feels so good. If in a sense that it feels so peaceful, it feels at home. For those who don't know, I went to Adrienn, 4 retreats with Adrienn. And each day I cry my eyes out because there were so many layers of work. I can say, I can attest that I've been a member too. Monthly is great because she gets to help clean, but it's nothing like in person. Oh my gosh, in person, 50 years of work is being done in 6 days or 4 days with Adrienn. And what I normally describe you to my friends is like this. Because I'm new into the spiritual, I don't know how to meditate to what focus. So how I describe to my friends is that imagine having a file of folders of different abuse and different lifetimes. locked up in a warehouse. But because it's locked up in a warehouse, I don't know what file to look for. But coming to your retreat, you would say, hey, that file in the blue folder, you need to look at that file. And then I'd be like, oh, okay. Then I look into it and then it gets clean. So to me, it's like, how do I know what area to work in? Because I've been forgetful for so many lifetimes, right? But when you say, hey, look into your inner child, or hey, look into this life, look into that life, and look into, and then it's like, oh, okay. So that's what I always describe to my friends. It's like not knowing what file to open. And you just say, hey, look into that file, and it's done. Thank you. Thank you for helping me find my way. Thank you.
Oh my God. I feel so good connected to you all and connected to us women is so supportive. And I have to admit that energy of the diamond, of the lower diamond, is so dynamic. It's like it has speed of light. I don't know. It literally, I feel it ignites all the other centers instantly. Wow, I love it. And as you were speaking about gravity, I got an insight, but like physical insight, and both on many layers, that gravity actually, when we are aware of ourselves, when we are centered, then we are the point of gravity. And the gravity of the earth, I don't know, it's we are the center of gravity then, and we can really be that magnet. We are that magnet. And therefore, even levitation is not a phenomena, it's nature. When we are holding ourselves as a center, getting our fields all together, we are becoming a point of gravity. I really felt that as you were speaking. We can always cultivate it. And I think by cultivating it, we are helping others also to tap into their own centers. It's so magical.
So this is now what you just opened, that we are the gravity point, and if we are centered, the gravity disappears. So it's very similar. What is the pranic consciousness? So at the moment when you open the pranic consciousness, you discover that you are one with everything. At that moment you are, I don't say nurtured, because nurture means that you need something to nurture you. You just experience the wholeness and you don't need anything.